Dear ones, since the original recording of this element for worship this morning, the world has changed once more. I decided to re-record because, as I was taught as a child, we pray without ceasing. Knowing that prayer is more than throwing wishes and hopes at some God. Prayer is an act where we tell the truths about ourselves, for ourselves, to ourselves. It's where we tell the truth about our communities, for our communities, to our communities. So I invite you now, with an open heart and open mind, to join with me in the spirit of prayer and meditation. Spirit of life, in you who we live, move, and have our being. From you we do emerge, and unto you we shall return. In this moment, we ask that you bear witness to our shaking hearts, to our weary spirits, and to our clenched fists. As we stand present in a world that weighs heavily under the pain of destruction and despair. Hold us in this moment of sorrow, knowing that comfort and love may feel far-flung, but remind us that they are never far at all. Remind us of our responsibility of creating the beloved community on earth as it already is in heaven. Remind us of our tasks of addressing white supremacy in all of its forms in the names of capitalism, environmental destruction, police brutality, misogyny, homophobia, transphobia, and in the day-to-day appearance of how we cling to comfort. Hold us in this moment and enable us to open our hearts, minds, and spirits to transformation. Here in this moment, we pray for our weary world, for our leaders, that they might be bastions and beacons of hope, of clarity, of unity, and not petty games of destruction and confusion. Hold us in this moment as we pray for communities within our own country and around the world, particularly Minneapolis and Tallahassee, in the wake of ongoing violence at the hands of white supremacy and police brutality. Here we pray for Ahmaud Arbery, Breonna Taylor, George Floyd, and Tony McDade. Hold us, Great Spirit, in the presence of shifting health concerns, of isolation and despair. For all those things held quietly within our hearts, and to the things that we can only scream aloud in anger, hold us and remind us that a new world is indeed possible, if only we choose to make it so. May we be accountable to ourselves and accountable to our communities and accountable to the mandate of our ancestors, and knowing that freedom is our responsibility and that liberation is possible in this lifetime. For this we pray. Ashe, so be it, and amen.